What up, Pisces? I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your bone curio reading for January. I cannot believe that we are already in um, January and it feels like it's moving super fast. At least to me. I feel like, God dang, we already get it towards, what is it, the middle of it? Did I pay my bill today? Now that I think about it. Did I pay my bill? I don't know, y'all. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that this year might swing by fast. We'll see. But I hope you guys are doing well. So you know how we do it. We start with the bones and the curios first, and we move in with the tarot, and then we're going to conclude with Intuitive Keb's Kipperish Oracle. All righty. Let's see. I don't know why that just popped in, but maybe some of you are like standing, running up the stairs in victory. Like if you've been dealing with some battles or something, I think you're at the top of the stairs doing your Rocky dance. So congratulations, Pisces. All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Come on, mama. Show me the money. Pisces, Pisces. All righty. Oh, look at that money in the bad spell work. Upside down. Money upside down. I said show me the money, goddamn it. Not put the money upside down. All right, let's see what we got. The money sector. Some of you could be going back to school. You might be teaching. You might be sharing knowledge. We have the tooth. This could be a lot of communication with education or talent or skill set. You could be some type of consultant or somebody that speaks, that is using that knowledge to make money, or you could be working with a job that is actually sending you back to school, or you might be going back to school to make money. Some of you, there looks like there's a move that's coming in. Let's see. Ten of Wands, though, may be feeling burdened by something. Maybe you're feeling like it's time, almost like, if you have a house and you're putting a bunch of repairs into it, and it's like, yeah, it's time for me to go ahead and maybe let this go. Let this, move on. So for some of you, you could be moving away from something that you're burdened with. Now, it is showing a home, but this could be, family. This could be a situation where it felt heavier than what you wanted it, and it's like, okay, I'm moving away from that. So for some of you, this could be definitely a physical space. For some of you, it could also be with people. Just because I see the gun there, you could be moving away from something where there is some type of conflict or issues. I'm also seeing too, feeling stuck, and it looks like that you're coming from a position where that is being taken away. So it's like you're not stuck anymore. So if you kind of start waking up this month feeling like, I can breathe, I can stretch, I'm good. It looks like because something has actually opened up and released you from it. Now, the only thing that I'm concerned with is we got money loss across the table. We got money loss in travel. So be careful if you're going somewhere. This could be a repair on your vehicle, something that you have to pour money into. If you're going on a trip, it could be that you spend more money than what you actually intended. Oh, good Lord. And that happened to me last weekend in Georgia. I was like, I did not intend to put this kind of money into this trip. So you might want to budget. You might want to budget. Also, be careful of emotional spending too. If it's not you, you could also be trying to make somebody feel better. Like, a family member or somebody is depressed or sad, and it's like, well, let me go ahead and pour money into a gift for them, or let me take them away for a trip. I think this month, be careful of overextending yourself financially, just because it looks like that you have some opposition on your money. Could be somebody working against it. Something is hidden. Hopefully it'll flip and come to light in the cards. I definitely see the key there on the side between this and the house, which means that you do have something opening up. But we have a demon over here with the handcuffs. And this is somebody that is trying to maybe bind you down or hold you back. Sadly, though, we even have like the dog, which could be a friend with evil eye energy. Eight of Wands is showing that the Judas might actually come out. Somebody may say something or do something that may out themselves. They were upside down. Some of you, it could be a friend. You may be finding out because the bullet casing is there, and then we have the claw up here. Let's see what we have. Nine of Wands, defending yourself with somebody. Some of you could be having an issue with a partnership too, where you might be finding out that somebody is not as devoted or as loyal as you thought they were to you. Um, Money loss or job loss could be the catalyst for that too. If you're dealing with somebody that you're questioning, like, are they just over here because they don't have any money and they're living off of me or whatever, there may be some changes that come in with that bring that to light or show you something that you need to see. It also could be too that somebody that you considered a friend, you're realizing that they're dealing with other people that you don't typically mess with. So there's a lot of congestion in your house, and this could represent your family. This could represent your spiritual family. This could also represent your job. Be really careful. If this isn't in the workplace, you could be, venting to a coworker friend. Well, the manager this and da 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 da, and next thing you know, you're being called into HR because there's a snitch in the midst. Okay. Spirit is showing standing your ground. Backbone is there. Some of you might actually physically start having some issues with your back, because I feel like that you could be feeling like you're carrying a load. It is going to lighten up. I'm getting a lot of spirit communication that's coming through. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to songs, synchronicities, things that keep repeating for you, because I feel like spirit is definitely trying to show you something. Now, we do have the sun coming in with love, which could be like you're not expecting it and something comes your way. Devil head is there though. Now, devil, depending on who they are, could be fun. Could definitely be fun. Let's see. We have the magnifier, looking at something a little bit deeper. We have the going around in routines. This devil could be fun, but maybe they play games. Maybe this is somebody where it's like, damn, I've done this type of person before. Like, we've been here before. Maybe they spicy, or they got some fire energy that you like. And it's kind of either reminding you of somebody else you dealt with, or you're just kind of like, okay, yeah, we did this before. If you feel like that you are, having fun in this energy, see it for what it is. Because the magnifier is showing that you're looking at something deeper. So it's like, okay, let me look at this a little bit more so that I can figure out if this is something that I want to do. Sometimes fun is just fun. Devil dig, demon dig, poon poon, whatever it is. Spirit is like, see it for what it is. All right. I also feel that you could be connecting with somebody that is coming out of a relationship, or and that may be where the magnifier is too, that this person is telling you that they're single and your intuition is telling you that they're not. Could be two different people though. But I'm definitely feeling somebody that's in a relationship that it's over, but this person is having a hard time leaving. Like I said, pace yourself. Just pace yourself. All right, so good spell work. We definitely have some stress. Could be with a male, but I'm definitely seeing the sword there where it's like, okay, I'm going to cut this away. Some of you could be dealing with a foreign person. They could be from the islands. They could be from Europe. They could be, where else could they be from? I just feel like it might be somebody that, if you live in the United States, they're coming from somewhere else. If you live in Europe on the islands, they could be somebody that's from the United States, but it's a different energy. The sword, though, is making me think that if it's something that turns into a stressful situation, either you're pulling back or this person is pulling back. The good luck sector, you're looking to the side towards travel. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Three of Cups, which is opportunity coming in. But it may have something that requires travel. So you may have an opportunity that is good for you, but you may have to travel. Make sure that you're communicating, because the Mockingbird is upside down. So if you do get some opportunity where you have to travel out, make sure that you're getting all the info. Like, if this is contracts, are you paying for my flight? Are you paying for where I'm going to stay? How much money am I going to make? How long am I going to be here? Like, look at everything, because communication is upside down, and it makes me think that there may be something that's hidden. And we see that with the moon over here. Something is not, this month, question things. Don't just take everything at face value. All right. Some of you, Eight of Cups, you could be walking away from a friendship. This may be something that you're not trying to see. I also feel like there may be some type of communication problem. Maybe this person says something that you just didn't think they would say. Or they do something that you just didn't think that they would do. Either way it goes, it's almost like you feel like you need to walk away. If this is not you, you might have a friend that's doing this to you. Like, I think I need to walk away. I think there's some changes that are coming in where there may be some jealousy, whether this is on your part or on their part. We have the hip joint, and it's kind of close to your middle, but on your good luck and your good spell work. Lucky charm is there. So I feel like Spirit is kind of pivoting you around some things to make sure that you're falling into the best position for you. Now, we got a lot of cards. We have King of Pentacles, man or woman with some money, business person. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody that's very intuitive, in the upright, pretty good. Let's see, Nine of Pentacles, starting a business, doing something with business. Star card is on top of it, but really using your skill set, not faking it, not being lazy, but really using your skill set. Because with the Four of Cups, I feel like somebody may not be using their skill set to the best of their ability. And I've been seeing this with the last two. So I feel like Spirit is like, okay, last year we kind of coasted. This year, let's actually pull out the bells and the whistles. If you can do it, do it. We have the catcher's mitt, opportunity coming in. We have the badge. On top of that, Jack of Spades. This could be a bad legal situation that you may have to deal with. If you owe any type of taxes, any type of fees, court things and stuff like that, make sure you're staying on top of it. I do see an angel trying to protect, but it could be that if you are dealing with some type of legal situation, prayer, maybe do some work or something to help you out. Anchor is there. It's not on the upright. Ace of Spades is showing some improvement in the health. It's on top of the doctor bag. So some of you, if you've been dealing with some sickness, I feel like that you're going to have something that improves. Butterfly upright is transformation. Nine of Pentacles, your independence, your money. Evil eye is upside down. Ancestors are upside down, but it looks like they're protecting you. So for some of you, if you haven't been spending a lot of time with your ancestors, you might want to start, instead of just put in, sometimes we get tired and we just want to put the water and the coffee on the altar and go lay down. But I think for some, they're like, look, come talk to us a little bit more. Come sit with us a little bit more. Come pray with us a little bit more so that you can turn them around. Crown is upside down, but this could be health. Maybe some of you have been dealing with some type of chronic illness, headaches, mental health issues. We have the Jack of Cups. This could even be worried about a younger child. Now, Chickenfoot is there. There's protection. So you may have somebody that is on the other side protecting a child or protecting an energy. I do see the skeleton hand on top of the Nine of Pentacles. Be careful of somebody. And we have that continuous symbol. Be careful of somebody that's always in your pockets. If this is not always in your pockets, this is always on your energy. I need to talk to you. I need to spend time around you. I need to do this. I need to do that. Be careful of somebody that is constantly pulling on your energy. Nine of Cups, getting something that you prayed for, and it literally is right under your cross. This is spiritual or religious. So if you have been praying to God, goddess, ancestors, doing any type of magic or ritual work, it looks like that you're going to be blessed with something that you asked for. We do have an admirer that's coming in. Communication is there. May start off as a friendship and then move into something more. The whip on one side, though, makes me think that this person is going to challenge you. So your communication may be very, I don't think not necessarily negativity, but I feel like that you might be playing, the dirty dozens with this person. Like, if it starts off as a friendship, you could be talking, smack with each other before it turns into something else. And I feel like that's part of the foreplay with this person. If you're meeting somebody that's kind of like, oh, you got a big head and you telling them they got little feet or something, I really feel like that's where it's going to begin. Like there could be some foreplay that comes in with that. If you are planning on traveling anywhere, make sure that you check your documents and that you get everything in order. Now, work, house, or something, like I said, demon head, evil eye energy, 9 of Wands, defending your reputation, 8 of Wands, something said that brings conflict in. Just be careful what you hear and what you repeat. For some of you, I don't know what it is. There's a lot of gossip that kind of flew over into 2026. Like it just didn't conclude, which makes me think that some people that we were probably supposed to leave in the back in 2025, we brought with them in 2026. And sometimes, a hard head makes a soft ass. Like you might have to deal with some negative energy before you cut some people away. For some of you, this could be a friend though. And that may be why this person crossed over into the new year. All right. Let's see. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What was that, Millie? One of the cats choking? You heard that too? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Look, both of us looking at the door. Go check. Is it somebody? Hold up, y'all. Why are you looking like that? Go to the door and check and see if it's the. All right. I didn't see anybody dying. They're probably ready for me to feed them outside. Let me do this one more time. She's sitting up there looking. I'm looking. I guess I'm telling her to go look at the door like she can do something. Oh, me and these damn cats. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we got going on. Death card, transformation. Endings. Some of you, you're not bringing something into the new year. Maybe that's where the demon and all that congestion was. 9 of Wands, defending yourself because of something that was said. The conflict might be an ending for you, though. Judgment and the upright. New perspective. Not thinking the same way. Not even seeing things the same way. Achievement. Focusing on something that you need to complete. 4 of Wands in the upright. This also could be a move. Get in a new house. Get in a new space. Knight of Wands, property, move, yep. News coming in about action, moving forward. Some of you could be remodeling the space, but I feel like you're getting a new space. I feel like that you're coming to the new year where maybe you were distracted by some things, opposition for sure, because it looks like that somebody was playing with your money. Could have had a job where you weren't making what you needed to, or not getting the promotion or advancement that you needed, or you could have just had spiritual opposition. But it looks like that there's a move that's coming in, and it's going to be positive, sun on top of it. So this is a good move. Could be moving to some place that is sunny. Let's see. And it looks like with temperance, this is bringing balance. So you might be finding yourself uprooting to go to some place where it's a little bit warmer, or the energy is just better, and it looks like it brings in some type of balance for you. I feel like if it's doing that, that it's going to make somebody else mad, because that's just the energy that I've been seeing with the other readings. It looks like anybody that is completing something this year, the haters are hating. And then we got the King of Wands. This is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, prideful, overbearing, arrogant, power abuser. Justice card in reverse on top. Unfairness, shame, decision, dishonesty. This is a liar. Somebody that is causing problems. I guarantee you that's all that congestion over there. That demon head with the claw and all that bullshit. What do we have? The claw, evil eye energy, Some of you, this could be a friend that turns on you. Moon card could be somebody holding something back, lying. Skeleton hand could be somebody trying to take something away from you. Let's see what they're trying to do. Let's see. Fool in reverse. Resistance. Risk taking. Reckless. What is going on with this person? Okay, let's look. Let's look. Nine of Cups in reverse. Difficult, needing to confront the truth, overindulgence, poor health. Um, this could be somebody that is trying. Either they're in a very stagnant energy that is affecting them, or they're in a energy. What the hell is that noise? All right, they're in that energy where they're trying to cause some type of stagnation for you. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to move forward. Domineering. This could be somebody too that actually is trying to cause some type of accident or issue that slows you down. So say this is a person that you work with. They could like be coming to work with the flu. Like if I can get this Pisces sick, then maybe they'll slow down and they won't come to work next week, or stupid shit. Or if I can do, throw some monkey wrenches into the plan. This also could be somebody that's bringing in some food that might also cause you to be sick. The potlucks and all that shit like that, don't do that. Be careful of people trying to feed you. Some of you, if this is work, this could be somebody literally trying to affect your health or trying to affect your vehicle. They're trying to dominate. We have an organization. This is a job or a group or a community of people with the Hierophant. But we have the King of Swords in reverse. And this is somebody who's overbearing, cruel. Now we got somebody over here. Fire energy, overbearing, arrogant, power abuser. Then we come over here, overbearing, cruel, illegal actions. So we have a job or a group or some people that are doing some shit that they ain't supposed to be doing. But it looks like they're trying to cause problems to somebody because they don't want this new beginning. An injustice. This person, but dishonesty is on top of it. They feel like they were being done dirty. But we have dishonesty. They didn't tell the truth about what this is. They're telling somebody that, oh, Pisces did something to me. Is it the achievement? Is it the transformation? You're not the same person. You awakened to something and you started really working on yourself. Sun card, finding your balance. Eight of Swords, restriction. Trying to make somebody feel like they can't move. Obstacles, feeling trapped. Ten of Cups in reverse. Family quarrels, stress relationship. Eight of Wands. Somebody is like, I'm moving on. Moon, something came to light in the upright. What are they trying? Yeah, you're going to see this. This is crazy. Devil in reverse. Breaking free, reclaiming your power. Six of Wands, victory, triumph. Damn, what is wrong with people? I don't know what's going on this month. And I'm cleaning the cards in between, but we keep getting the same type of message. Some people are really taking this new year, new me shit and doing something with it. Losing weight, buying a new home, getting a new car. Maybe they saved up all 2025 for that and they making it happen. But we got this stuff that is like, okay, yeah, it's falling into place. Yeah, I transformed. I'm going to the gym. I'm eating right. I'm doing some stuff. The awakening. I changed my perspective. I'm seeing something different. Four of Wands, my foundation. I'm working on my foundation. For some people, that's going to be their job, their body, their home, their transportation. The sun is showing that you are being guided in a positive place, in a positive energy to a positive place. Temperance is bringing in a balance. Maybe you didn't have that in 2025. It drove somebody crazy. They have a whole organization that is fucked. Like something's wrong with these people. They're unfair And they're using dishonesty to justify the unfairness. We got two people that are ego driven, overbearing, arrogant, power abuser, merciless, cruel, incompetent, going towards illegal things to cause problems. Eight of Swords, trying to get somebody to feel blocked, restricted, all because family quarrels, stress relationship. Eight of Wands, they don't want somebody to move forward because the moon is showing that somebody sees clearly what's been going on and they breaking free from whatever this bullshit is and they have victory with it. That's what they did not want. This organization is evil as fuck. If this is a job, if this is a group that you in, could be a coven, could be a spiritual house, could be some non-profit, whatever it is, it's evil as fuck. Whoever is running it, they ain't right. They're ego driven. And anything that doesn't look like what they want it to look like is a problem to them. That would be like, what would you call that? The mob? The gang? Like, shit. I'm 58. I'm too old to be in that shit. Unless I'm going to be the leader of it. Shit. But it don't look like the leader want Pisces to even be the leader. Voodoo, hold up. Pisces. All right, let's conclude with Intuitive Kev. Pisces. All right. Oh, interesting. First card, Awakening. Seeing what you need to see. Something comes clearly that it's like, okay, yeah, I need to open my eyes and see something. Ooh, death magic. Somebody is doing something, evil eye energy, to hold me back. Relationship, interesting enough, reversed. So did you connect with somebody and that's why these people had an issue? Did you stop pouring your energy into this organization or this group or this job because maybe you were moving towards a different friendship, a different group, a different person? It threw something, because we have chakras upside down. It threw something out of balance. Moving on. Maybe you were doing something for you and they didn't like it. And maybe it changed the relationship that you had with them. Could have been one person in the group that just turned the whole group against you. Maybe your relationship with that person turned upside down. But here's the thing. You opened up your eyes and realized that shit was fucked from the get-go. It wasn't what you thought it was. The relationship turned upside down because the person was fucked in the head. Evil. It threw you off balance. And that's why you decided to move on. It's like, I don't want to be a part of this. And then we have a karmic female. Maybe this is the head of the group, but look at this shit. Somebody is using false narrative. Didn't I tell you that bitch was lying? Didn't I tell you that bitch was lying? So we got somebody, because you moved on, because you didn't want to be a part of this, whatever this fuckery was, and I don't blame you. Because it's throwing you off balance. Like, I ain't trying to do this shit. This don't need to be with me. I'm taking this relationship and moving in a different direction. I don't want to be in this relationship no more. Because it's throwing me upside down. I'm moving on. Somebody, don't they look sweet though? Look at them. Look at them. But you see them for who they are. And so now maybe that glamour spell that they was doing wore off. Because now you're like, yeah, they doing the voodoo on me. And the false narrative is why they're doing it. Somebody is lying. Two cards showing false information. So they doubling down. Maybe you this though, unbothered. Maybe it's not affecting you the way that you think or the way that they want it to. And them bitches is mad, y'all. They are mad. Because whatever they're doing, you're going to work, you're doing your other stuff, you're going about your life. Maybe this is, their animosity could be trying to make them sick. It's showing somebody in poor health. It also could be that they're trying to come back to you. No, that bitch is losing her mind. She's mentally unstable, y'all. Her animosity is making her fucking lose her mind. The shit, I think, backfired. Backfired. I think that maybe people are going to start seeing that she's a liar. She's really pissed off that you're not falling the way that she wants because she's unstable. I think her magic too is unstable because she's unstable. It also looks like that she's not in the best of energy or best of health to be doing what she's doing anyway. So if this is an old person or an older person with health issues, oh, it really don't even have to be older. This karmic looks like she could be in her 30s, maybe her late 20s on up. But you could be dealing with somebody that literally is lying because of jealousy. And you saw this. Maybe you woke up one day and you saw the nastiness of this person. You decided to cut ties with this relationship because it was throwing you out of balance. That's why you moved on. This person decided to start doing some type of oppositional work, praying against you, doing spell work, doing some type of issue, falsifying, lying to other people. When that didn't happen, I know they're pissed. And this anger is possibly causing some type of issue with them. They might have already been unstable, but they might really be like needing to be like put in the padded room. I feel like I think this is going to set them on fire. I really do. Keep being this though. Keep being this, Pisces, because this is what's going to destroy them. The moment you start trying to have arguments and talk to them and all that stuff, I feel like once they get the attention, they're gonna kind of pull back and think that what is going on is like I got my way or whatever. And I don't know. They might leave you alone. They might keep the shit going. But I know right now, if you keep doing this, they gonna end up locked up somewhere. You might have to watch your back. You might have to watch your back with them for a little bit, but I think they're going to end up in a padded room somewhere. I really do. Ooh, Lord. All right, Pisces. Love you. Bye.